Aloha and welcome to Showcase Hawaii, Hawaii's only home shopping show. I'm Wayne Nunez.
And I'm Lori Nunez.
We have a new show for you.
I know.
I would say it's a new year. It is a new year.
It is.
But it's already far into the new year.
I cannot believe
I don't even know where it happened. It happened so quickly.
It feels like things are moving fast. I don't know why.
Yes.
But faster than normal.
Faster than when I was 10 years old,
Exactly.
and it seemed like a year.
And you were waiting and waiting
for
to
Christmas.
be older or for your next birthday.
Exactly.
And I don't know, it's
now,
so different.
I want it all to slow down.
Right.
But we have a new product for you that I think you're going to really love. Now, this is a smaller version, but not too small.
Mm-hmm.
This isn't a manini size.
Right.
I would say that this is a medium size, and it's our Haumāna Koa Wood Cross. It's a beautiful cross. I love that shape to it. It has the flares at the end, at the top. We're pairing it with a 22-inch adjustable matching chain, and I think that's a really nice addition.
Mm-hmm.
But as I said, it's a medium size, so it's about from bottom of the cross to the top of the bail, it's about 1.5 inches. And you could see on the back side, it's a mirrored finish.
Right, and it's flat, but it has some height to it.
Yes.
It looks really good. I mean, what I like about this is we get so many requests for crosses, and a lot of people have actually a collection, different sizes, different designs, and so you can never go wrong if you know that someone would enjoy wearing a cross. And a lot of times you're buying it for yourself, but also gifting it to someone. I think it's a year-round gift that anyone would really enjoy. But what I like about this one is just the look. It's very classic, and yet it has, like you were saying, the flair, which gives it that extra design element.
Mm-hmm.
And then, of course, the wood grain means that every piece, a lot of you will buy several, every piece will be slightly different and unique because of the grain.
Now, the chain is adjustable. It adjusts up to 2 inches more.
Wow.
So if you're looking for a chain that's adjustable, this is perfect. And it matches perfectly with the cross. So if you get silver, it will be silver.
I always find it's fun when someone calls and they say, I've been watching, I've been buying gifts for others, but this one's for me. And
I like that.
Yeah, I really say, I encourage that. And it's funny because I'm sure they don't hear that very often. I'll say, oh, you deserve it. And then they kind of think for a minute and say, yeah, I do. And we always are giving to everybody else. And it's just nice to take a moment and think of yourself and treat yourself. And you may not get the gifts you always want because, again, we're not going to come on and say, oh, I really want that or I really want this, which we should, so people know what to get us. But this is a way where you can just get it for yourself, treat yourself.
Yes, it is affordable, just enough to where you could get it for yourself and not feel guilty, because I always feel guilty when I spend on myself.
But you shouldn't, right?
But I don't feel guilty when I get a good deal. So yeah, you shouldn't.
Yes.
But we always have people call in, and Lori said, buy for other people. But it is nice every once in a while we'll get a caller that says, I'm treating myself.
Right.
The other thing I noticed lately, we've had a lot of men shopping.
Yes.
And it's kind of nice to see. And they finally realize, a lot of guys that are watching, I think you don't know the amount, or maybe you do, and that's why you don't even bother doing it. The amount of work that goes into having to put pants on, figure out where you're going, go into traffic, drive to wherever you're going.
Find parking.
And I feel a little bit self-conscious about going up to a salesperson and asking them and saying, well, what's this? What's good? What do you think? And sometimes you get the answer that, or they give you the answer that you want to hear. And sometimes they give the answer that you don't want to hear,
and sometimes they don't know.
And so,
they can't answer your questions.
In fact, I went to the grocery store today, and I was looking at sweet potatoes of all things, because there's, they're really good if they're done right.
Yes.
So I turn around, I see this guy in a nice shirt, and a logo, and I'm not really paying attention.
Oh, I thought you were going to say he doesn't work there.
Well, that's the thing. I said, do you know how they roast the sweet potatoes in the deli? And he looks at me and he goes, I don't know. And I thought, wow, this guy works here. And he said, I don't know. Like, you know, what do you care? And what do I know? And I was thinking, that was really rude. So I started walking over to the deli and I realized, oh, that shirt wasn't the color of the rest of everybody else's shirt. And it's not the style of everybody else's style.
Oh my gosh.
And
That's
he
too
really
funny.
didn't know. And I thought, oh, I'm kind of embarrassed now.
That's
but
okay.
you're right. Some people don't know. And they give you an answer that they think you want to hear.
Right.
And unfortunately, it's sometimes the wrong answer. So that's why if you need to figure out or ask a question, I should say, you could give us a call. You can text us, email us. So we're very accessible. If you have a question, we're happy to answer for you.
Right. Text works really great because you can get all your answers quickly.
Right.
And I do find that people really appreciate that extra level of customer service.
Now, I have to point out, you could choose either the gold-plated or the silver-plated, and we are having a buy two special. We always, if you notice, if you've been watching, and a lot of people have been watching many, many years, you will see that we do offer specials, buy two or buy more than two, and we try to keep that going, you know, throughout the year. We know we have a lot of loyal customers that watch and shop, so it's our gift to you to make sure that you can afford it. We feature affordable pieces that are high quality, and we know you like that high quality piece. And can I also point out, because of the in-between size, I think this is great for a man or a woman.
Along the lines of keeping it affordable, we have so many of you saying you have several grandchildren, or you have a very large family, or you have a lot of people you know who are graduating and you need to get a lot of gifts. And we know it's a challenging time, so you want to keep it affordable within your budget, but at the same time, you want them to have something really special from you. And often we'll hear that someone wants to gift something, like pass it down to someone.
A legacy piece.
Right, but this is affordable enough where you can get one for yourself, enjoy it, as well as get one for someone else. And again, that's why the buy two special is always such a great deal. I really love the look of the green and the wood. And even when you look at the back, it's just a beautiful polished finish.
Well, sometimes you know your pendants, they flip.
They do.
So you want it to look nice on the back too. But going back to the wood grain, I have to point out that wood grain, that koa wood, is a coated inlay.
Right.
So it is protected.
Yes.
So if you were to get it wet or whatnot, I don't recommend wearing it in the shower or the ocean. But if you were, it still would be protected and you'd be safe.
I also really appreciate when we get calls and people say, thank you for having the show, thank you for making these beautiful jewelry pieces available to us, and we get that all the time.
And things have gotten so expensive lately, food-wise.
I know.
And the thing is, you want to be able to still give gifts for special occasions, but we know that you have other necessities that you have to buy before you have to buy gifts. So we're totally sensitive to that.
I know.
But we also know that, you know, you have to be mindful of a budget, and we keep that in mind when we're finding things. So some people want, you know, 14 karat gold. Other people can't buy 14 karat gold at the moment. So this is the next best thing. And I really think this is one of the perfect pieces that kind of fits that bill. If you were to have it 14 karat, especially nowadays, you don't want to wear that. Nobody wants to wear their nice jewelry anymore. And it's because they fear of losing it, somebody taking it, or it's just too expensive to wear out. So we wanted to get something that looks very expensive, that's beautiful, has that Hawaii tie, and that you could wear all the time. It's very easy to order. You could give us a call at 888-965-7467.
Or 808-892-3337.
Or log on to www.showcasehawaii.tv.
Looking for Hawaii-inspired items at affordable prices? Watch Showcase Hawaii at 6:30 a.m., 3 p.m., and 12:30 a.m. every day on Spectrum Channel 1016.
It never ceases to amaze me how many times we get a caller and they're like, I watch you all the time, but this is the first time
Yeah.
I've ever ordered.
Right.
And we've been on for a long, long time. But it makes me happy because then they're finally convinced, oh, maybe I should order because I think that's really nice and I think I want that.
I think what happens is they just get compelled or they think about it and then, they're not sure who to gift it for and then they just see something that they think is going to be perfect for someone.
And then they say, I was watching, but all of a sudden it changed. And so I don't know. But we'll help you figure it out. If you know what you want and you call us, we will help you figure out what it is.
Okay. So I always feel like we have to tell you what you're looking at on your screen because you're wondering, even though I know you love hearing our stories.
Now this is our Haumāna Koa Wood titanium 8mm ring. It's the first time we featured this ring, actually.
It's so beautiful.
When I first saw it, it kind of reminded me, you know how women have that solitaire piece, that solitaire ring,
right.
and the diamond, just is shining?
Yes.
Well, this mother of pearl inlay that's set in between the band of koa is really stunning.
Yes.
And when you could see when the light hits it at different angles, it really makes for a dramatic piece.
It really is. When I saw it, I thought it was stunning. I mean, people love the mother of pearl, or sometimes people call it abalone.
Or paua.
Right. And I think what it is, I just feel like it kind of calls to you because you've got greens and blues and it's just very shimmery.
It's very oceany. It's
right.
ocean color.
Even some tones of purple in there. And it's a little mesmerizing. You just kind of want to stare at it. And I think just supported by the beauty of the koa wood.
And the strength of the titanium too. It's a complete package.
We've been trying to offer our longtime customers really great deals. And so whether you're a new customer or a longtime customer, you can take advantage of this. But we've just been wanting to, it's like our gift to you, to offer you something that's of very high quality that would normally be a lot more, but at a very special price. And don't forget, you get free shipping.
And once again, this is a buy two special on this particular ring because a lot of people like to have matching rings. And this is great for men or women.
Right.
It's a unisex design.
Right.
That 8mm is comfortable.
Substantial.
And it's comfortable on either men or women. So I think that if you want a matching ring, and we have a lot of visitors that watch the show. So if you want a matching ring that is from that place-based, Hawaii, this is the perfect ring to get.
And a lot of people renew their vows or they weren't able to afford a wedding band when they got married. Sometimes people just like to add something new. But I love that it's beautiful for a man or a woman. It's funny because I was having this conversation with someone, and we've talked about this before, but sometimes people attach price to quality and they think, oh, if it's not that expensive, is the one that's more expensive better? And so you and I have this conversation
all
because
the time.
I say, should we mark it up higher?
Are they going to believe us?
Yeah.
That,
would someone, if they pay more, feel better about it? And then, of course, we get all of you calling and thanking us because when you see it and you hold it and you wear it, you know that it's of quality, but we're just offering you an affordable price. And I don't know if it's just human nature, but what I would say is don't be fooled by the affordability and by it being a great price, because it normally would cost much, much more.
And everything lately has gone up. It's ridiculous. We can't even go have an affordable breakfast or affordable lunch anymore.
Right.
So we are very mindful of that. And that's why we try and do these specials.
Right.
Or if we find something that we know our customers are going to like, we know we have to feature it, and we have to feature it quickly because a lot of the times we can't get it again and it sells out.
Well, and what tells me is when people order and then they see how beautiful it is, and I'm sure they're thinking, I cannot believe it's this beautiful for this price, and then they quickly reorder again because they know it might sell out. So definitely, if this is something you're attracted to, I would definitely buy it right now.
I was talking about on another show how we're getting a lot of guys ordering now because they find out how easy it is to order with us. You don't have to go out. You don't have to get dressed. You don't have to jump in the car. You don't have to go to a shopping center. We take care of everything. And it's funny because when the guys call, a lot of you really have no clue as to... So
Okay, you said that.
I said that.
Well,
and you're looking for help, and it's fun
Which
for
we're happy
us
to help.
because yes, we're happy to help.
Well,
but you don't know the birthdays.
Yeah.
You don't know the favorite colors.
Or how to figure out size.
You don't know how to figure out sizes, and that's okay.
But can I say, A for effort. We commend you on trying. And I really do feel for the guys when they call in there.
I always feel for.
I mean,
the guys are. I'm there for the guys.
I had one longtime customer, and he's like, "Oh, we have some family visiting. They have 3 young wahinis, and I don't know anything about what to get them and what they would like, and I don't know colors. I don't know anything." But I said, wow, that's so nice and thoughtful of you to even be trying, right? To even want to make that effort. And so it just made me want to help him more figure out. And once I knew the ages and, a little bit more about them, then we could figure out what colors or styles or things that might work. And that's what it's all about. I cannot believe how often I have to tell someone, it should not be stressful.
Right.
It shouldn't be stressful.
Well, that's what we're here. We try and take the stress out of it. And after doing this for as long as we have, we've gotten so many questions. We know pretty much whatever you ask us, we know pretty much what the answer will be. So we're happy to tell
But I mean, I do get it, because even sometimes when I'm trying to decide, what should I give to someone? You want to make it something that they're going to enjoy, they're going to wear. It's not just going to stay in the box.
Well,
and that's why something like this is going to be worn and seen by a lot of people.
Now, the Momi Shell Pearl, I have to say, it's the South Seas color. So you've seen those Tahitian colors.
Yes.
This is to mimic it. These are shell pearls, which are made out of actual shells, but polished and to look like the Tahitian South Sea. And they look exactly like it.
Well, and can I say, although sometimes people say they want that natural, real pearl, and some people love having the irregularities.
I don't think you've ever even worn your real pearls because you're afraid to wear them.
Yeah.
So this is something that you could wear all the time.
Well,
and they're hand knotted. The necklaces are all individually hand knotted.
Because you don't want it to, if it were to ever break, you wouldn't want it to
if somebody
fly
tries,
all over.
take it. But also I want to point out that the bracelet is an 8-inch silicone stretch bracelet. So it has a silicone threading through for the bracelet. But look at those colors. And when you see it in person, there's kind of an iridescent to each color.
Right.
And it makes it even more beautiful.
Well, my point about sometimes people will say they want real pearls or the irregularities, but in fact, they really want the perfection.
Oh, yes.
And that beautiful, perfect pearl.
Yeah.
So here's where you can have the perfectly shaped pearl.
And don't forget the buoy clasp. People like the bigger buoy clasp.
Because it's easier to handle.
Yes.
A lot of times people are saying it's hard to open and close the clasp. So we think of all these things. But I love the colors. I think this is something where you can dress it up or dress it down. You could wear it casually or to an event.
And you have your choice of South Seas Light, which is the lighter, or the South Seas Dark. Now, this is a photo of the stretch capability of the bracelet. We always talk about you should know your bracelet size unless it's an adjustable bracelet. Well, this you don't have to worry about because you could slip it right over your knuckles and then it will go right onto your wrist. And it's funny because I've seen while I've been out, and I guess, you know, in Tahiti it happens a lot, but a lot of not only women wear the Tahitian pearls around, the men do too.
And it looks good.
And it looks excellent, especially if you're pairing it with maybe a sterling silver or a lava bracelet for the guys or something like that. So you have two pieces when you buy this. You get the necklace and you get the matching stretch pearl bracelet. You can break it up. You could keep one of the things for yourself, or something else give something else to somebody else.
Oh, so I always think that keep the necklace if you want, or keep the bracelet, and then, you know, you can gift to someone else.
Or you could trade, you know, and then do it for a month and swap it out. Yeah, you could do all different kinds of things. But we wanted, again, to have something affordable, and we're having that buy two special on this. And always remember, it's going to come in a gift box too, so you never have to worry about how to wrap something like this, because we'll always take care of you and make sure that when you get it, you could immediately gift it out. These are our custom Hawaiian scroll bracelets that we're going to be featuring in the show.
Some people gift it when you're young, child, teenager, Other people don't get this until they hit a milestone. And then still others don't get the wider ones until they hit other milestones, or they finally gift it to themselves.
You know, you've always seen these people that wear multiple bracelets on
like
their arm.
4, 5, 6, 8.
Yeah,
I mean,
and they're all different sizes.
Different sizes.
All different names. Sometimes they're gifted to you. Other time you might be wearing your mom's or your auntie's.
I think those are neat.
Other times somebody like a husband or a mom or dad might gift them to their kids during certain milestones in their lives, so they collect. As Lori was saying, maybe they start out with a 4mm and then they work all the way up to a 20mm, depending on what milestones they hit.
Well, I have to say, more than once we've heard this story over the past 17 years, that, you know, whether it's a grandmother or a parent, that they'll say, well, I want to test out the responsibility of my child first and give them something less expensive, and then, you know, work up to, you know, gifting them the custom piece
in 14 karat or 24 karat gold.
And we do and can offer it in 14 karat gold. But what we found over the years is everyone is wanting to have that look, but you don't not only do you not want to spend that much maybe right now, but you also just don't want to worry so much. And if you've ever had a very, very expensive piece, you know what I mean. It's like if you're wearing something that's thousands of dollars, it's a little nerve-wracking.
Now it's tens of thousands of dollars. Those bracelets that you bought in the 70s that are 20 to 25 millimeters, that are thick barrel bracelets, we're talking 10 to 15,000, $20,000.
I've had customers call and say, oh, they went to go get the, you know, current appraisal price, and I mean, they're wearing that much on their arm, and it's scary, you know.
It is scary.
So not only are you afraid to wear it out, then it sits in your safe, and then you don't want to travel with it. I mean, that would be, you know,
devastating.
If you forgot it. And we have so many of you who say, oh, I just took it off for a minute to wash my hands or put it in the bathroom at the airport or whatever, and then they forgot it. So this is our way of thanking you for being such great customers and viewers throughout the years. we wanted to make sure that you were able to order these for yourself and for your loved ones. And we're going to hold this price just for this month. We can't promise you after, just because we've really tried to keep the price affordable for so long.
Now this, what you're seeing is the base price. So I'll tell you what the base price includes, because everybody's like, what does that include? Do I get this? So the base price is sterling silver, 0.925 sterling silver metal, that sterling silver that everybody loves. So that's your base.
Right.
So you also get an engraved design on the outside.
Right.
So maybe you might want princess design, which is really popular, or heritage design, which is very traditional, or kalakini design, which is also another traditional, or maybe you like nature. So Maile design is popular. So you get that, that's included. Also, what's included is the name. You could either get it in black enamel, or you could get it in raised lettering. Depending on what kind of style you want, design or look you want, you could choose either one of those. So those are all included.
And it would be a straight edge.
Straight edge is included too.
But if you wanted to add an extra, what we call scallop cutout edge, which follows the design of the scroll and adds just a different look to the bracelet, then you can pick and select and just pay a little bit more for that extra customization to have the edge cut out.
Right. Now, if you wanted a special design like bamboo, now bamboo is much more intricate, or maybe you wanted all sea animals, or maybe you want all plumarias. Those are much more intricate designs, so we do have an add-on price. The other add-on price is if you want to engrave it inside with a special message. We get a lot of people that want to put some special message inside. That is a add-on charge.
Right.
And then lastly, if you want it in gold plating. Now, because gold hit the $5,000 mark and above
per ounce,
it's been crazy. So we're going to make sure that if you want that, you can add it on.
The gold plating.
And we're still charging a minimal charge for that gold plating, but you can add that on. So you're not paying for anything that you didn't order. Well, we hope you're able to get in on one of these great deals today.
The ordering process is so fast and so easy, so log on to showcasehawaii.tv.
Thanks for watching.
Bye for now.